But all we're looking is for you to have a bright future like I never had. So please, Jimmy, why don't you just try a little harder? You can get into a good college. I mean, what is going on? You just don't apply yourself enough. Jimmy, are you even listening, Jimmy? Why don't you apply?
Aw, man, I haven't my parents know what I'm doing every minute. I wish I lived in a time where computers didn't exist, and they couldn't see my grades and bug me about them.
Fine. If you don't listen to me, then I won't even bother with your future. Goodbye.
Is that really what you want, Jimmy?
Yes, it is.
Then so it will be.
No, this can't be! Gee Willikers!
Mr. Sandman.
Hi, Johnny!
Make her complexion like peaches and cream. Give her two lips like roses and clover. Then tell me that my lonesome nights are over.
Hi, Jimmy. Welcome to the 50s.
Wow, so this is what the 50s look like.
You sure are right. How about a smoke?
But I'm only a 10-year-old boy.
Well, it's okay. Everyone in the 50s smokes.
No, but my parents say I shouldn't.
Well, we didn't know the health risks. Just like, drinking when you're pregnant and eating the cotton candy out of your attic.
No, it's okay. I want to live about the influence.
You're gonna smoke, Jimmy, and you're gonna like it.
Oh, wow. Oh, the 50s sure are swing. Everyone seems so happy.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Gee Willikers, I thought it was a perfect decade.
You're wrong!
Care to tell me what those problems are, mister?
I sure will. After all the soldiers came home from fighting a war across the seas, they wanted to start a family, have kids, thus creating the baby boomer population, which is just starting to hit off in the 50s.
That sure is interesting.
Would you shut up? The 50s were a time of two presidents, Harry S. Truman and Dwight D. Eisenhower.
I think I heard of those two people.
Again, could you just shut up? Thank you. So the 50s were a time of political instability, creating a fear of communism. Everyone was afraid of communism. You could be a communist, or even you. Like your neighbors, the Sandbrooks over here. They were communists, and well, we ran them out of the country and burnt them at the stake. God bless America.
Swell.
It sure is. And also, the 50s was a time of technological breakthroughs. The world's biggest TV was made, and it was 12 inches by 12 inches. And also, music was recorded onto tiny compact discs called records.
That's great and all, but how did I pop?
Oh, you kids. Which brings me to my next talking point. Rock and roll. The new music for the hip youngsters. Singing about holding hands and walking in the park. Devil's music, I tell you, devil's music.
Like you love me, calling me all the time.
The 50s was also a time of racial prejudice. The blacks were trying to fit in society and trying to fight for their right to become one with society. And luckily, the government was so racist and so corrupt that they would not let the blacks have it. And we will never live to see the day when a black man is president.
Well, mister, we just elected an African-American president a week ago. You okay, mister?
Don't touch it! Hollywood was also a booming industry, putting out such great stars as Fred Astaire and Marilyn Monroe.
I thought she was having an affair with Kennedy.
Who's Kennedy?
Oh, you'll find out. Say, mister, do you have any games to play with? I'm awfully bored.
Good question. We sure do. We got such great games as Candyland, G.I. Joe, and Hula Hoop.
Is that it, mister?
You're one ungrateful son of a...
Okay. Sorry. I really don't want to live in the 50s.
Well, there's one more thing that might change your mind. You see, in the 50s, women weren't treated with, how you say, respect. And, well, us men kind of took advantage of that. I'm gonna show you something. You ready for what lays behind those doors?
Yeah.
It's the best thing in the 50s. So, what do you think the 50s?
I guess the 50s aren't that bad at all.